Hello, welcome back. In the last video, we made peace with Polynesia, and we've got a bit of a decision to make in this video about when we go to war with Poland. They're quite backwards, so whenever we do go to war, as long as we have well, even just a smaller modern military, should be able to beat them, potentially. At the moment, I'm thinking of waiting a while before I start with the war. Mainly because I think there's some buildings I need to concentrate on, especially in the capital. Stuff to help out our culture mainly. Currently, there are quite a few civilizations that are starting to get exotic level on our culture, and that could be quite a problem later on. I think Indonesia are very nearly at that level, and I think there might be 3 or 4 others. So anything we can do to increase our tourism and culture would be a good idea at the moment. So I think I'll probably be building National Epic and Garden to get writers quicker. I need some more food in here as well, really. Apart from that, I want to ask Siam to be
ยินดีต้อน
friends.
รับเรากำลังฟังอยู่
No, I had a little check on things
ไม่มี
before I
ทาง
started the video. And what else do I want to do? I want to make sure I have garrisons in all my cities, so I'll move this horseman up here. And Kamlach can come here. Oh, he's not in range actually. He is now. And let's stick a trebuchet in there. There's my general. Can see him there. Okay, and turn. Indonesia has started trading as well with us now, so that improves our diplomatic relations, and it makes it a lot less likely that they'll declare war on us, which is probably my biggest fear at the moment. I don't want to be in war with them. I think they have a bigger military. Right, Portugal and Poland are friends. That's not really good for us. Gold is amazing, mainly because, well, we're getting extra gold now because of Indonesia. And Poland are actually trading to Honolulu a bit. We get 18 science from Indonesia trade. Oh, something else I don't think I've mentioned before. You can see under the science, right at the bottom of that, details there. Each city or puppeted city you own will increase technology costs by 5%. That's new in Brave New World. So it kind of penalizes really wide empires a tiny bit. It's not really enough to stop you from wanting to go wide, I've thought, but it's a tiny negative. Also, the cultural social policy costs for each city has been lessened, so it's a lot easier to get social policies. There's also, I haven't shown earlier, I think, when I was in unhappiness, there's production negatives now, I think, as well as the combat negatives, so I'll have to show that next time, or if I go into unhappiness again. Right, so Honolulu is connected, Samoa as well. So there's a couple of excess roads I need to get rid of here. It's costing me money. Oh, and there's marble I need to get. So I got... Right, I'll repair the horses with him. Need to trade route a lot of this as well if I'm keeping them as puppets. Probably should have tried to pillage a few more tiles when I was at war. More of the farm tiles. Right, so we've got watermill here. Get the bazaar. I don't think I need a bazaar here yet, do I? There's only citrus and truffles and I have loads of those, so I'll get a workshop for that. Looks about right. I steal from them in 3 turns as well. I'll have a look in a couple of turns. Should probably start to think about getting some research agreements as well. Ooh, there's what is the Christian faith? 'Cause they get extra faith from quarries, it seems. Forgot all about that. Right, so we don't get the founder. Gardens provide 2 happiness in the Catholic cities. Cathedrals we can purchase, so I should do that. If I think there is one in one of the cities at least. Right, it's a cathedral there. And one there actually. I could buy a missionary or a inquisitor to change these over, but Samoa's gonna go over eventually to us anyway, so I'm not gonna do that. And I might wait until I've taken a few more cities in this area before potentially using an inquisitor on Honolulu. I think if you wipe out all of the cities that have a certain religion, and you can wipe out the religion completely and stop the faith from returning in the holy city. So I need to do that probably before I try and use an inquisitor, I think. Got a ton of horses I could sell as well now. Probably don't need that many.
The press is the best instrument for enlightening the mind of man. and improving him as a rational, moral, and social being.
Right, so I'll need to get rid of this road, don't I? So. Right, so if I go print and press, I should be able to found the World Congress, which would be very useful. So I'll probably go that next, unless Siam already has it. Just check now. So what is it? It's a zoo, Leaning Tower, Pisa, and Globe Theatre? That's new. So I don't think they got any. No, it doesn't look like they've got that. They've got acoustics. They've got and banking. Maybe beyond. I think Medina just rose in population, so looks right. Right, now I'll sell some horses. So who's got some money? Of those, I guess I don't want to sell them to someone who's going to use them in a war, particularly.
Prossegui. Ireis considerar esta oferta? Uns dias. Sim.
I'll sign a research agreement as well, I think.
Certamente.
Olá?
I'll sign one with Brazil as well, maybe, when they get some money. Indonesia are top scientifically, so I don't want to do it with them. Right, so they're building Sistine Chapel, which is... Where is it? Ah, here. Yeah. We knew they had that anyway. Right, so I'll
Olá?
tell Pedro about that. Probably gonna have to move that, it's too long. Right, so what tech can we get? It's 1005. Trade route would be useful. What's... We know the Siamese don't have that because they have to have print and press. They could have architecture potentially. The only thing, I mean, our banks are really nice, but they take a while to build. So Acoustics is more. I don't think I'm going to stop him from building the Sistine Chapel. I'm actually going to nick Acoustics, I think. Originally I thought I might do banking, but I don't know.
Their rising all at once was as the sound of thunder, heard remote. Do you not know, my son, with what little understanding the world is ruled?
Right, my faith costs have just gone up as well, which I'd forgotten about. So maybe I should have bought something then. Having said that, I don't know what I would have bought. Maybe Camel Archer, or don't really need any missionaries, or the Great Prophet next one is the same price, and I might be going for that anyway. So right, so where to next? Did he find out about me spying then or not? No, don't think so. I'm going to move the spy to Lisbon, I think. I could go Indonesia, but because they're top, they're more likely to have a spy in their capital. That's not actually their capital, is it? But I'll go for Lisbon nonetheless, I think. Need to get rid of the food, the farm tiles, so I need to do that one, I think. It's not a good idea to have your puppets massive if you can't really support the happiness. Would have gotten a trade route if I'd gone banking, but the next trade unit I build is going to be a cargo ship more than likely. You get more money for trading by sea, so I think that's what I want to do long term. And I've only got, well, I've got two cities that I can build cargo ships from. And both of those don't have great production at the moment. Right, so we've got a great scientist. I think at this stage... Ooh. So it actually tells you how much you get now for bulbing. I'd get 1100 odd. Or I'd get 8 science per turn. Before bonuses. So... National College... I got 83% in that city at the moment, so it's 15-ish, 14, 15 science per turn. I think it's just about maybe right to still construct academies. If there was a tech I really needed, I'd probably bulb it, but... Right, and if you're gonna create academies or use special great people to create tiles, the best spots often are bonus resources. Like if I construct an academy on this cattle tile, I'd only lose 1 production. For the things like stables, you only actually... doesn't mention pastures for the bonus, you just need the actual resource. You only need the pasture for one of the bonuses around the city, so as long as you've got one that has a pasture, you're alright. I think there's religious tenets that you need pastures for, but if you haven't got that, you might as well construct an academy on there. So I'd lose like 2 production if I stick it on a hill, for example. And I'm gonna work that tile no matter what. Right, does Brazil have any money then? No.
Olá?
If it's in minus, sometimes it's wrong how much money they have, but... Still have citrus to trade it on. We have loads of luxuries now.
Ta, o oika. Ah,
They need it still, but they don't have any money. Should I annex Honolulu as well? I really don't think there's any point, is there, at the moment? It's not much production here at all. Right, end turn.
Ungavuma ukudayisa.
I think I'm trading truffles to everyone, so... I think 5's the going rate now, isn't it? Yeah.
Cha.
Musicians Guild is also now available. Should probably get a garden built or bought at some stage here. Right, I've built the Musicians Guild. Something I haven't mentioned, I believe, is that the writers, musicians and artists are now separate from other great people. For instance, each one you have to get a certain amount of progress towards an amount to get them. In this case, because it's the second great writer I'm trying to get, it's now 200. And for example, the scientist happens to be the same, but they're no longer really connected. So even though I've gotten a writer and a scientist, you'd think it would be a 300 to get the next one of each, but because they're no longer connected, that's not the case. All the tourism, culture-related ones are now separate entities. The scientists, engineers, and merchants, for example, they each, if I got the next say the next merchant cost would be 200 as well, even though I've never gotten a merchant. But the next artist will only be 100 to get the first one, because they're all separate. And the same for the musician. But anyway, I'll create the Musicians Guild. Caravan is returned. Lords would be the most gold, but I still want the science, really. Oh, it looks like we've actually got some science that the Indonesians don't. I need to have a look at that. We've discovered 2 techs that they don't know. So we're doing quite well in techs now, actually. Siam at top. I'll keep trading with him for the moment, though. The miners. Yeah, I could trade to a city-state, couldn't I? But oh yeah. I think it's actually been about half an hour now, so I think I'll call this an end to the video. In the next video, hopefully we'll get to print and press first, and we'll establish the World Congress. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give the video a like. If you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. I'm actually doing an endless space disharmony let's play, and I'm actually about to win the game on that, so if you want to go and check that out, please do. If you'd like to make any comment or leave a question, please do, and I'll answer those. Most importantly of all, please watch the next video, and I'll see you next time.